Hello everyone. Today I will be talking about regionalism. Take a look at this map of Canada. It's huge and incredibly diverse, but that diversity can sometimes lead to a big challenge. That is regionalism. Regionalism is essentially the unfair difference in power and resources between Canada's provinces and regions. It's about the citizens and communities like Western Canada and the Atlantic provinces that are feeling ignored and less important when the federal government makes big decisions. It's not really a new issue. It's been ongoing since like the beginning of Canada, which is like in 1867. It often flares up during like federal elections and major government policies that are announced. But why does this matter? It matters because affects fairness and equal representation, which is a core principle in democracy. When people don't feel that their voice is heard, it creates tension and threatens our national unity. Why is the divide? The simple reason for this tension is that provinces have vastly different needs, cultures, and economies. We have to think about the oil in Alberta versus language and culture in Quebec. What works for one region might not really work for another. Political perspective often involves federal leaders, often focusing on more populated regions like Ontario and Quebec to win elections. This leaves provinces with smaller populations feeling like their issues are a low priority for Ottawa. Over time, there will be more demand for autonomy and fair treatment. There have been movements like Wexit in Alberta, which is Western Exit. Yet, what remains stable is our federal system, where the power is divided between federal and provincial governments that require constant negotiation. So, what's the desired change? Regions want more equal say in government decisions and a fair distribution of federal resources. The national leaders want to better understand and respect the local issues. So, what can we do about it? Citizens have already taken action through protests, petitions, and advocacy groups to raise awareness. Some provinces already also use their power to negotiate with the federal government or even threaten referendums for more autonomy. But who has the power to fix this? Both the federal government, the parliament, which is the parliament and prime minister, and the provincial premiers. The Canadian constitution divides the power, meaning any major change requires negotiation and agreement at both levels. So what can we do? Our action plan focuses on raising our voices so we can send letters or emails to our member of parliament or provincial premier, or even we can call their offices. We can take community action, which is creating posters and infographics that many of our classmates have done on other issues to share information at school. We can also organize a petition or using a social media campaign with clear hashtags to pressure officials. Change is being made, but it needs a louder voice to achieve the desired results. All in all, regionalism challenges the idea of a truly unified Canada, creating a divide where some communities feel ignored. But this issue is a civic opportunity. By understanding the problem, identifying the right level of government, which is primarily federal and provincial cooperation, and taking action, we can push for a more equitable future. This is an issue worth fighting. For every Canadian, no matter where they live, deserves to have a voice heard and needs to be addressed by their national government. Fairness across all regions strengthens the entire community. It's the time to act now. You have to choose your platform, write your email, create that poster, start that conversation. Let's work towards Canada where regional needs are respected and federal resources are shared fairly. Thank you.